Good morning. It's Wednesday, June the, what is it here? 3rd, 14th. And this is just a quick check-in. I am back from Seattle. I had an interesting, I can't see with these. I had an interesting adventure getting back. It was a long flight, and then I actually got stuck in Atlanta overnight. My plane was late by about an hour or so, leaving Seattle, and I asked the lady, I was looking at it saying, this is going to be really close, and she said, oh yeah, you're not going to make it. And it's like, well, thanks. And then she came back, she talked to somebody, she said, oh, well, they're going to make up time in the air. So we were actually probably like 10 minutes late getting in, and the plane just took off. So that was a first. And at first I thought I was going to sleep in the airport, and then I'd been texting with my ex, and said, he was saying, how's the trip going? And I said, oh, well, I'm sick of the airport. And he said, don't. He had points. He travels a lot for work, and he had Hilton Honors points. He says, there's a Homewood Suites a mile away. They can come pick you up, blah, 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 blah. So I didn't have my bag, because they kept my bag to put it on the flight in the morning. So I just had my carry-on. So here's what I learned. Never take any flight that leaves, if I'm going back and forth between coasts, never take any flight that leaves after 8 in the morning, because the later you leave, the more chance that, going to Richmond, you always have to go through another hub city. And taking Southwest, it's like always Atlanta. It used to be Midway in Chicago. So, and also pack extra underwear and maybe a t-shirt in the carry-on bag. Just roll it up really tight and stick it in. Oh, and a toothbrush. Oh, so that was, but it was okay. It turned out okay. It's like chalk it up to one more new experience to not get worked up about. And my visit was really nice. Friends that I stayed with, we had some really good conversations. Stuff that kind of put things in perspective and helped me look more positively at my future and deal with some of the emotional stuff that I'm dealing with. Yeah, so I kind of felt like, oh yeah, getting a little bit more on track. Of course, when I come back, it's always a challenge, because I'm just with Avery again. But I have lots to work on, and got to get myself out there in the world in many different ways, and just not be afraid of that. What else? I got a book. Oh yeah, they kind of turned me on to Marianne Williamson. I hadn't read her before. I knew that a lot of people did. And while I don't really, so she's Course in Miracles kind of person. And I think you have to be a particular kind of mindset for that to resonate. And it doesn't completely resonate with me, but I understand the principles. But I did find this book, The Law of Divine Compensation. And I want to sort of change my relationship to money, because I have a lot of fear around money, and I want to work on that. So I started reading that, and I got another book. We were at they have Amazon bookstores up there. But my friends live outside of Seattle, and they're kind of closer to the of the mountains. And so we took this hike this one day that was pretty incredible. There were like all these waterfalls. I was posting some pictures on my Instagram, and I'm going to work on some of the digitals. I didn't shoot that much film when I was there, just a couple of rolls, but that's all right. And in any case, so this hike was like, I think we did like 7 miles total, and they said we climbed about 1,000 feet. So there was a lot of uphill, and I thought for sure I was just going to be dead sore the next day. But I felt it a little bit, but I didn't, it wasn't too bad. So that was good. And then we went to a Japanese garden. We went to a dumpling place there that they really liked, which was actually very, very good. And then I went to a craft class with one of them, the woman. She does crafting. So we went to a craft class and made some cards on Sunday, and just kind of hung out and talked a lot, and watched some movies, and just basically had a very nice, relaxed time. And they were very generous with their time with me, and it was just really a very nice time. So then I come back and I have to like take all this, I bring all this information back, because it wasn't, let me finish a thought. I don't, it wasn't just a leisure trip for me. It was a trip to work on myself and invest in myself and get some guidance, because I really respect both of them. So I have to come back, and I have to weigh some of the different things, some of the different information I got, and see what works for who I am, and what maybe may need a little tweaking and all that. So now I'm back, and it's been hot and dry since I've been gone, so I had to water the garden real well when I came back yesterday. And today, before it gets real hot again, I need to mow out front, and I'm assessing my back, because I messed up my back before I had gone on my trip, and cut some things back and fill in where stuff is coming out. I came home to like 3 big, not real big, one of them was too big, nice yellow summer squashes. And I'm picking my basil and parsley. Tomatoes are setting, but they're not anywhere near ripe yet. And eggplants are growing. I want to cut back some of the stuff that's kind of dying off already because of the heat, and see how I can fill things in and do some good mulching. So I will see what I can get done today. So I want to work in the yard for a little bit this morning, and then later on come in and edit photos and work on more inside kind of stuff, and kind of get my head together about art again, because that has kind of shifted a little bit, and I have to get back into that again, and work. I want to see if I can find some little kind of outside work I can do. Start making some money and developing a little bit more confidence in that regard. It's always like a work in progress. And I haven't been to Aikido yet, so tomorrow, I didn't go yesterday because I just got in the morning, and I picked up Avery and did my grocery shopping, and this morning I wanted to allow myself to sleep. I mean, I got up when I set my alarm, but if I had gone to practice, I would have been up like an hour and a half before that, and I really felt like I needed to get some more proper rest. So that's it. That's my little check-in for June the 14th. And I hope you're all doing well. Bye.